Hey everybody, it's Shelly. So today I want to talk about being grateful because again, in my morning routine, watched a video on Saturday morning while I was drinking my coffee early in the morning all by myself. And it was about 2 words that you can say that will change your life. And so I open it up and the 2 words are thank you. So I know that. Most of you know that when you are grateful for stuff, that you get more stuff. But there's a secret to it. And I found out what that secret was because, oh my gosh, I had a great day on Saturday. So the secret to it, because I kept watching the video, because I knew, okay, I know you say thank you, and that can be life-changing because gratitude, what you're grateful for that you have right now will bring you more because what you focus on, you get more of. And so the secret was every day to be grateful and thankful for what's to come. So you're actually being grateful for what's to come in the future. And a lot of us get wrapped up in, oh, I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my hot water in my shower. I'm grateful for my husband being nice to me yesterday. I'm grateful for the yummy food I had at the restaurant. It's all the stuff that you did in the past, even the recent past, even 10 minutes ago. I'm happy for this cup of coffee I just made. So the trick to it is to be grateful for what's to come. So Saturday morning, while I was getting ready for the day, I just closed my eyes for a minute and said, and I knew I was going garage sale and I was going to just go out by myself. And for those of you who don't know or haven't watched any of my videos, I am a reseller on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, local apps. Excuse me. And so I just closed my eyes and I said, I'm thankful for the better day I'm going to have today because Friday was, for lack of a better phrase, a shit show. And so I was just like, I'm so grateful for the better day I'm going to have. I'm so grateful for the amazing, wonderful finds I'm going to find today while garage sailing. I'm so grateful for choosing good food to eat today. I'm so grateful for the wonderful house that I live in. I just went on and I got emotional about it. I got emotional about, how great me and my husband are together and, just all the great stuff that I find to resell and how amazing it is that I can make this a job and I don't have to answer to anyone. I just got literally teared up about it. Just lay down. Quit being a weirdo. My dog. And so I literally just let it go, finish getting ready for the day, let my husband know I was going to leave to go garage sailing, and I went garage sailing. And it wasn't until later that day when I was showing my husband all the awesome stuff I got that I realized that it worked. It worked like a charm. It was so awesome. And so I did it again this morning. So we'll see what happens today. But yeah, it's just amazing because you're actually just putting out there that you're just so grateful for, the food that you're going to eat today. And you're so grateful for the great job you're going to do or the great, whatever whatever you have planned, I had garage sailing. So I was so grateful for all the awesome, amazing finds I was going to find. So one of the first garage sales I go to, it's these 2 women having this sale, and they're just kind of throwing stuff out onto sheets in their driveway. They're not done unpacking. They're just very disorganized. I'm like, how much are the clothes? Because they just have a ton of clothes hung up and on the ground in piles. And they're like, how about $2 each? And I'm like, okay. And so I kind of look at a few of the clothes and stuff. And then I look down and there's these shoes kind of lined up on the ground next to one of their sheets they have spread out in their driveway. And there's a pair of Gucci loafers. There's a pair of Lacoste tennis shoes. There's 2 pairs of Converse All-Stars, and there's a pair of Paul Smith, which I wasn't really sure what they were, but I knew that they were high end. I could just tell by the quality of the shoe. So I was like, how much are the shoes? And she goes, oh, $2 a pair. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so I count them. There's 5 pair there. I'm like, do you have a bag? Because I'm going to take all of these shoes. And she was like shocked. You are? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take all of these shoes. And she hands me a bag and I load them all up and I kind of look around a little bit more and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Here's your $10. And I walk away with like $300, $300 or $400 worth of shoes. Okay. And so then, you know, I hit some other yard sales and I find some good stuff. And at another yard sale, I found some, what did I find? I found some saltwater sandals, which aren't like huge, but they are pretty popular. And I wore them when I was little and they're purple. So that's a cool color. They were $3. I think I can get like 20 out of them, which isn't like a huge deal. And then I'm coming home because it's getting hot. It's been really hot here. It was up to 100 degrees yesterday, but on Saturday it was, you know, by 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, it was, you know, pushing 95. So I was getting hot and I was just like, okay, I need to go home. But then when I turned onto one of my crossroads to get home, I realized there's like 3 yard sales down the street from me. So I'm like, okay, I got to go hit those before I get home. And one of them, I get there and I'm just looking at all her stuff. And, you know, she's got like, I grab a Mickey Mouse sweatshirt for a couple bucks and I grabbed a purse. It's Lulu. It was a Lulu by Guinness, I think, for $2. And so then she's got a jewelry table. So I go over to the jewelry table and she's just got all this jewelry, just kind of, and it's hot. It's out in the sun. So it's like hot to even touch it. So I'm just trying to pick stuff up really quick and look and see if it has any markings or turn it over. And I see a bracelet. It's a silver bracelet and it has the Tiffany, the little plate that says, you know, please return to Tiffany. And it says 925, which means it's sterling silver. So I'm like, oh, and I was thinking about just saying, oh, how much for the jewelry or how much for the bracelets? But she'd already been kind of nice to me and we were being really chatty. So I didn't want to like, you know, pull a fast one or whatever. And so I just said, how much for the Tiffany bracelet? And she goes, oh, 50 cents. So I grab it, put it in my pile. And then I see that there's a Tiffany necklace that matches it. That's the same exact thing. Obviously it's longer because it's a necklace. I grab that, put it in my pile, assuming it's 50 cents, but I don't care if it's $5. I'm taking it, you know? And so then she adds me up and I pay for it and walk away. And I'm just like, okay, is this really Tiffany? So, you know, because for 50 cents, I'm willing to take the gamble. And then I walk away, come home, check it out. They're worth like $100 a piece. Like she had no idea what she had, which is my business. That's what I do. Like I find stuff that people toss aside and resell it and make money. That's what I do. And so I was super happy with that. And then I went to another one where I found some Tory Burch flats and she wanted $6. And everything that I had was, she said, oh, that's going to be $4.50. I said, will you throw in the Tory Burch flats for an even 10? And she was like, yeah, I'll do that. So got some Tory Burch flats and it was just a really good day. It was a really good, I mean, I spent probably somewhere between $50 and $60 for the day. And I'm probably going to make like $500 when it all comes back to me. So you can't beat that. I mean, what kind of investment is that? That's amazing. So it was just like, and so I'm sitting there, told this whole story, babbling on, but I'm sitting there showing my husband. And then it dawns on me, oh my God, this morning I did that little experiment and look at this. It was just awesome. It was so awesome. And so then later that day, we went over to Madison's because her and her boyfriend, he bought a house and they've been fixing it up and they redid the whole yard and did this really cool split rail in the front yard. And so we went over there to see what they were doing and say hi. And then we went to this restaurant that I absolutely love, called Hula Boy here in Vancouver, Washington, and super yummy. I just love it. I got to figure out I need to ask if they make their own kimchi or if they buy it somewhere, because the kimchi they have is awesome. I love kimchi. So anyways, I just wanted to share my little story about my Saturday and just tell you, take a minute. All it takes is a minute. Just stop what you're doing right now while you're watching this video. Pause it, turn it off, be done with it, whatever you need to do, and be grateful for what's about to come. If you're watching this in the evening, be grateful for what's about to come tomorrow. Be grateful for the amazing lunch you're going to have with your friend, or the amazing work day you're going to have, or the amazing breakfast you're going to eat, or the amazing sleep you're going to have, or whatever it is that you want. Be grateful for it right now, and then it will happen. It's so cool. Okay, so the other things I need to cover, just the business end of my videos, is like it, share it if you want to, push the subscribe button if you'd like to see my videos, hit the bell if you want to see when I have new videos, and below I'll put a couple books. I have a planner that I'm using. I'll put the link to that, The Secret Book. And then there's a Bob Proctor live event happening in October, and you don't have to go. You can actually attend it via online, the whole live event, and then you can have up to 14 days, I believe it is, to review it or view it if you can't be available on those days, which I'm probably going to do because I'll be in Disneyland when it's happening, and I won't be taking time out to watch a seminar while I'm at Disneyland, because I'm at Disneyland. So I will put the link to that too. I think it's $97. It might be a little bit more. I know there was a special running, so you can see if it's still there. But $97, and it's a 2-day event, and you get to watch the whole thing. So that's pretty cool. Bob Proctor's pretty amazing. So I just wanted to share that. So have an amazing Monday. Happy Monday. Create your happy Monday. Blah, blah, blah. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.